There's a disconnect between perhaps the brand of the Democratic Party and President Biden. And I think one thing you and I agree on is Donald Trump is an existential threat to this country.
Alicia, you're using the word existential threat in front of Hillary Clinton, who literally made up a fake dossier to remove a sitting president from office. And I also find it interesting that, I'm not suicidal by the way, but I also find it interesting that the Clintons' good friend, Jeffrey Epstein, and his clients who ran an underage sex trafficking ring were never called an existential threat. I wonder if that's because Bill Clinton took 26 trips on Epstein's private jet and visited his underage sex island. So let's talk about that. Then we can maybe talk about why the client list was never made public.
I'm curious if there's a disconnect between perhaps the brand of the Democratic Party and President Biden. And I think one thing you and I agree on is Donald Trump is an existential threat to this country.
Alicia, you're using the word existential threat in front of Hillary Clinton, who literally made up a fake dossier to remove a sitting president from office. And I also find it interesting that, I'm not suicidal by the way, but...
Pause. Notice in the middle of his speech, he had to turn around to his right to say that he's not suicidal. Why? Because Hillary is known to do what? To people that speak up about their toxicity, the things that they cover up blatantly. And when it's brought to light, did you see Clinton's face and how she looked at him? Huh? And the fact that he literally had to say he's not suicidal on television, so he don't turn up the next day or next week with a note in his pocket saying that he hung himself because he couldn't stand the stuff that was going on in his own mind. Man, the age of Aquarius where the truth is more disturbing than the lie. These fools out here got you really believing that they will lock up the Clintons, the Bushes, and all the rest of these bloodline people that goes all the way back to the draconian species, the fake royal family in that moon. They really believe they really got a lot of black people hyped up talking about, oh, they locking up this person, or they locking up this person. The mayor in New York, the black person, he's not even on the chessboard. He's not even a pawn. That's how small he is. What y'all don't understand, the Bush, the Clintons, all of these people, these presidents that's been in your office, all of them, Obamas and all of them, those are the real pawns. Now just think about this. If those are the real pawns, and you got Epstein and all these other people that not even on the chessboard, but the Clintons, the Bush, Obamas, and all the other presidents that came through before, that bloodline reaches back to that royal family in that moon. All of these people right there, these are the pawns. But when you have all of the people that you see on TV supposedly getting locked up, supposedly have a lot of scrutiny on them, these people are not even on a chessboard. Those are just a distraction. You would never see handcuffs on Hillary Clinton. You would never see handcuffs on Bush. You will see them either going in the pits of death or literally eradicated off the planet. You will never see that. They would never get on TV and show you that. That is, you have the sliders out there what that suit really is and who you truly are as a angelic, benevolent being, star being. You literally slight yourself when you honestly think that the Clintons and Epstein and Obama and the Bush family and the list go on, to Thomas Jefferson, you really slight yourself as the top, as the source walking in the flesh, when you give these people any type of props. These people are primitive, and these people are completely in fear of us even waking up and having knowledge. Forget us opening up 97, forget us unlocking 97% of junk DNA. These people don't even want you in the state that you are in to wake up to the bullshit. Forget being immortal and being invincible and being able to do supernatural things. These people don't even want you to wake up in the in the conditions that you are in. They don't even want you to wake up and have knowledge of self at all. That's how powerful you are. Ain't that some shit? Forget you could do all kinds of supernatural forget you can do all that stuff. The stuff that they show you on sci-fi movies. They don't even want you in the conditions that we are in right now to even have a smidge of knowledge of self. That's how powerful you are, because just a little bit of knowledge of self can change the outcome of this reality. Abundance and gratitude to you all, my people. Age of Aquarius, where the truth is more disturbing than a lie.